Traders from around the world, this gentleman is Greg Young, professional bowler. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course.
On the PBA, I was going to say
Bowlers
PBR.
Association.
He's up here in Nashville from Florida. We're trading together today, tomorrow, Wednesday, a little bit of Thursday. We're learning, we're growing. We just went on a 4-mile run in 37-degree weather. This guy's a maniac, he's a machine. Be looking forward to some greatness coming from his way. But specifically, enjoy this stock review and you're going to love it. That's right, traders. Joined by bowling royalty this week, Mr. Greg Young. Handsome as he is, good at bowling. And we finally have a little, very small, minute pullback in the markets, which is so needed. Very happy that it's occurring and really quite pleased. Let's see how far we can pull back. I don't know the answer to that question. Obviously, I would love to pull back anywhere really into 301, 302, 300, 299. Anywhere in here would be great. I could expect and anticipate some buying tomorrow. It would not shock or surprise me at all to see a little bit of a small selling candle tomorrow and then a bounce Wednesday, Thursday. It is still buy the dip territory, but just know that I am still waiting on some things to buy the dip on. I had about 30 requests for this particular stock over the weekend and today. CLVS Oncology, this is the one that we were looking at back when I was in Australia. I got the warning alert signal when this volume and this candle and this gap came back in on November 7th, November 8th. Pulled it up. You had a beautiful doji here on November 15th on the 100 simple moving average. Since it is a biotech medical research company, I was kind of scared, a little bit nervous, didn't know exactly how to play it. So instead of doing it with shares, we just did it with $7 April call options. Those worked out well. So anyway, CLVS really breaking high, gorgeous trend, and it was gapping today. Had a few people request CLVS this morning, and this analysis that I have right here in front of you is exactly how I analyzed CLVS this morning. Here's the 5-minute chart. Here's the extended hours, and here's how I mentioned that you probably would want to play it, is just look to short it a little bit higher than this high of the day from yesterday. So this is Friday's not all-time high, but previous high on Friday. I knew that a bunch of newbies were going to be getting in bullish on this one, so short it with a nice ostentatiously far away stop loss so that you likely won't lose a full R and get in bearish. That was pretty much my analysis today on CLVS, as again, just too many white candles in a row to go long up here. Doesn't mean you have to short, but it means that you definitely would not be going bullish. Obviously, it was a little counter trend, but it was a really good day trade for anyone who got a chance to smash that gorgeous move on CLVS. That would have worked out well for about 2 hours. Again, either going bearish there or simply not going bullish. Talk of the town was Roku. Check out all of these beautiful wins on Roku. Cue the sound effects. How cool is that? So this is Roku, and there's a few traders played this one multiple ways. Number one, fair warning, I'm about to pull out the exact analysis that I did, obviously with some pieces edited away for timing, of the morning analysis today in the morning day trading room. We'll just go pull it up and go just check it out. So Roku is gapping down. So what we have now on Roku is a gap down, a non-common opening gap. And we're gapping down to about 147. So 147, here's where we kind of use some of our analysis because we have to ask this question. This will help most people with their trading, with their gap analysis. If I got in yesterday, how would I be feeling this morning? If I got in yesterday, how would I be feeling this morning? So on Roku, you had Black Friday. Everyone's expecting Roku to do well on Black Friday. Everyone's going to go out buy Roku TVs. Everyone's pumped. People are buying Roku before Black Friday. And you can see that from the chart. This gap right here, you can see was all the excitement of this pennant pattern gapping up. People were wigging out. They were totally pumped. They were really energized and excited. And everyone was buying Roku. They kept buying it and they kept buying it. And now we're gapping down. This is going to be a very strong gap on Roku because everyone is trapped. All of these people are trapped. And what's most important is you can see that people definitely went long up here. And from this high wave candle, we are gapping below the low of that high wave candle. Low of this candle is 147.51. We're gapping below that. This is going to be a very great bearish gap on Roku. This is the 2-minute chart on Roku. This is a 1-minute chart on Roku. Again, a lot of people very bullish on Roku. A lot of people are buying Roku on dips. This is a retest gap. So I'm looking for some retests, and then I'm looking for some weakness to see if we go lower. And since it is down 10% and so many people do want to buy Roku, I'm going to be getting in and getting out relatively quickly if it does break lower. So I kind of give you the analysis that I had this morning, and then later in the day, some traders played it bullish. I did not, but some traders did. There's a lot of drawings on the chart. I know that. I'll try to clean it up. But bottom line, we went bearish up in here on the breakdown. We got out of the bearish trade a little early, obviously, but still, most traders made more than an R on Roku. So nothing to cry about there on that particular trade. And then it just absolutely got destroyed. Posted a textbook double bottom, perfect closure above the neckline. Everything is great. Boom, boom, boom. Just chops around for a little bit and then goes on an absolute tear. 137.05 was target 1, and then 140 was the target for the final position. You can see target the rest at 140.33. So that was once a bearish target, became a bullish target for the fade. So congratulations to numerous traders who did really, really well on Roku today. Fantastic gap, and I hope you enjoy the analysis from this morning. Here's Tesla. So me and Joel Alcana made a little bit of a bet on Tesla. He is taking 302 and I'm taking 362. So he thinks it's going to hit 302 before it hits 362. I'm taking the upside just because why not? Tesla had some nice strength today, and we'll see if it holds. All I can say on Tesla is this. Love where it's at, and if it closes below this support, I am definitely going to be buying some puts, or at least looking to play Tesla some kind of bearish with put options or something. Other than that, it's holding up kind of well. I like it. I like the trend. I like the weekly chart, and I think it's just going to consolidate and chop around and trade sideways for a while. But really keep a very, very close eye on this pivot. If it breaks and closes below that pivot, bear city is on city, and then we'll play it from there. All right, that's Tesla. Here's Apache. This is one that John Alonzo and a few other traders made a little bit of money on today. Nothing crazy, but playing it bullish. This was a blue chip stock, and energies really weren't gapping down that hard today. But Apache was. Shaved bottom, bearish candle, gapping down into a support. Again, this is the exact analysis that I came up with this morning. Blue chip, dividend paying stock, trading into a massive, massive support, down 12%, looking to fade it bullish. And here was the early fade that a few traders took. I did not take this trade, but getting in bullish, somewhere around here, getting out, trailing out, exiting some position somewhere around there for 0.7 Rs. Again, nothing crazy, nothing radical, nothing wild, but a small win nonetheless. Here's a few swing trades that I exited today. Peloton, PLT. What's the ticker for Peloton? PTON. Peloton, PTON. I know for sure I got out of this one early. I'm 100% confident I'm getting out of this one early. We set this trade up on the 25th of November, got triggered on the 26th, and just getting out today to lock in a good profit. Gorgeous trend, really nice setup, beautiful bounce. Just gorgeous all around. Felicia, congratulations for also winning nicely on Peloton. New IPO, had earnings. Earnings came out, and then once we started taking out and breaking out this resistance, it just looked to me like a triple bottom that was going higher. So we played the dip, bought off the 10, scoring some big runs on Peloton. That's nice. We also got out of a Netflix swing trade for a very, very small win today. Got stopped out of Zoom for a loss. Ticker symbol ZM, so taking an L on that one. Speaking of LUV trying to roll down a little bit. We got some puts on Southwest Airlines. If the market does really retrace hard, maybe that'll work. Wix, we were in bear. Well, we still are in bearish on Wix, but it did not bounce bearish. So as bearish as the market was today, it really wasn't that tragic bearish. I mean, there wasn't massive, massive selling out there, or at least Wix. Wix was not. The one bearish trade that we're in. The one bearish thing that we're in did not go lower today. So WIX doing that. Got out of the Under Armour call options, so we got into some 1750 calls, actually way back here. So we got triggered into these back on November 12th. Had no stop on them, held through, got really lucky, beautiful gap up on that day, and just exited on today's pullback for, again, a small gain. Could have been much, much better exiting Friday or Thursday on this particular trade, but you never get out at the exact top, unfortunately. Anyway, all kinds of great stuff coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. Today was Mentorship Monday. For anyone who subscribes to the trading rooms, I got 3 hours of content I'm about to send out to them. Smoking Roku. This was the first hour of the day trading room. How to analyze pre-market data. So that's the second hour. And then the risks of put sales and option selling. So all of these videos will be going out to all those who subscribe to Real Life Trading as part of Mentorship Monday. Just want to say to all the traders out there, thank you so much for enriching lives with us and being a part of the team and the community and the family. I will be back on Wednesday for another stock review. And until then, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.